Good morning. Good Saturday morning. Somebody dropped a drum there, didn't he? What was that? That Mike Powell? Oh, that's Mike Powell pulling his microphone over. Good Saturday morning. Cloudy skies outside. I heard thunderstorms.
What's up with that? I mean,
rain on the way.
Oh, okay.
From what I understand. 3 days before the Legion baseball regionals get underway on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Mike, I'm gonna ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Lenny may know the answer. Mike may know the answer. I don't think Brad and I do know the answer. Why 6 teams in one region? Nobody's been able to answer that
the
yet.
Legion doth operate in strange ways.
They do.
I mean, and you got an Ohio team in the Southeast region on them.
Yeah.
Trying to figure that one out.
And West Virginia.
And West Virginia.
Yeah. Which is a little bit further south, but not much.
But
looks like they just put the teams wherever they want to.
Yeah,
of
course.
What Puerto Rico's in the
Southeast.
What's the funny part is Puerto Rico and Cincinnati in the same region. Yeah,
not exactly.
It's just a 2-hour drive from Puerto Rico to Cincinnati.
If that. I mean.
In the Batmobile, maybe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. The biggest question I had was why 6 teams in one? Because I always thought the tournament was 8 brackets of 8 teams.
Yes.
You know?
That's what it's usually been.
Yeah. Unless we've just not looked at it close enough and seen maybe at times there were only 6, but surely there's not a bracket that's got 10
or 12,
to make up for that, because that would prolong. I mean, it needs to be a 5-day tournament, right? Mm-hmm. So I wouldn't think that's the case, but then again,
the tournament at Sims that can't be a 5-day tournament, right? I mean, or can it? With 6 teams?
It can. They just not play very many games each day.
In case you hadn't noticed, the starting day is 1 day later in Gastonia.
Yeah.
So it's going to end on the same day. So it's going to be 1 day shorter.
Yeah, I need to pull up those.
It's going to be 1 day shorter. I'm pretty sure that they don't start till Thursday.
Okay.
There, but
and the plan, I assume, still is to have both championships
at Cherryville.
At Cherryville.
Mm-hmm. 6 and the one in Gastonia, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the Braves are not in, and all summer I've thought the Braves were a host, but they're not a host. Cherryville's the host of both. Just using Sims Legion Park.
I believe the other night I asked Scott Conger, and he said, no, they're not in it. Because I was like you.
And they posted something that said season over. The gas.
So they're not even involved at all, are they? Mm-mm. I mean, are there people even running that portion of the?
I wouldn't think so.
If Cherryville's the host and Gaston's not in it, I don't see why their people would even be there.
Yeah, if my team's not in it, I'm not, unless I'm getting a chunk of money.
Right.
And that's not even their home stadium. I mean, that's Gastonia.
Right. Yeah. Post 23's.
Yeah.
Stadium.
I don't see why any Gaston Braves people would even be involved. But yeah, I thought when I first heard that there was a regional at Sims that Gaston Braves were going to be playing in it.
They had a good showing, I think.
They did.
Didn't they?
2-2.
Yeah.
Same showing as Cherryville.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was 2-2, so they got to play 4 games in that.
Well, they were in that play-in the day before everybody else played.
Right. Was that one of the wins we're counting, or?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then I don't know. Maybe Shelby a little bit disappointing, or maybe not disappointing, but a surprise to me that they went 0-2. Right.
Well, they lost their last 3 games. They lost the Area 4, 1-game final to Cherryville, as you recall. It sort of seemed to. I don't know what happened.
Carry over.
Maybe. Yeah, it may have been. They seemed to fade a little bit there toward the end.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they lost some players or, things happened, but
Gaston actually went 3-2.
That's right.
Yeah, I thought
they had to play
3.
an extra game.
Yeah,
correct.
I thought they won 3. Do you see who their wins were over?
Oh, they beat Shelby to start.
in the opener. Yeah.
And then they beat Beulahville and Wilmington, and those were both
And the
shutouts.
Wilmington was the surprise.
Yeah.
That they were able to beat Wilmington. Wilmington 0-2. When's the last time Wilmington went
And that
0-2?
was
No, they won their first game.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. They did.
They beat Rowan to start.
Oh, pretty bad too.
Yeah.
8-1, I think, if I remember
Mhm.
that.
Wilmington and Rowan.
But okay, that's a
Rowan
surprise.
was
There.
kind of the surprise.
Yeah, 0-2 for Rowan is very, very odd.
Yeah. They came in at 31-4.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't matter what it don't even matter what the records are. When you hear Wilmington and Rowan's going to be there, you figure they're going to be the teams, at least two of the teams to beat in the
Or
tournament.
31-3 actually. They finished 32-5.
Wow. 31-3 and lost 2 straight.
No, they won one.
They beat,
1-1.
They beat Shelby in between.
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were the one team that had to play 2 games in one day.
Right.
Last Sunday.
All in all, a good tournament, good weather, except for was it only just the final night? Was that the one that really was only?
Yeah.
Well, last
Tuesday night, wasn't it?
Saturday or Sunday. Last Sunday had an hour and a half delay before they could get started,
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep.
and then Tuesday.
Cheryl's Tuesdays.
And that happened to be the day they had 5 games, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but they still got them
They did.
almost back on
Stayed
track.
that
Yeah.
track, pretty close.
Yep. That's that's good.
Yeah, even
7
Yeah,
inning
even with
games
the
just
tornado
don't last
watch.
long. 7 inning games
yeah.
just don't last long. You used to go to a
Gas
Legion
wall
game that
Hefner, he'll
last
tell
4
you.
hours. They move a lot quicker than they.
I hope he's
Used to.
listening this morning. That's his favorite conversation. Is why not the 9-inning games?
I think
Yeah.
you'd have to expand the roster by 5 or 6 if they played 9 innings
Do you?
to be able to play in these tournaments.
oh yeah.
Yeah, and with the pitch count now,
Yeah,
that's the
Yeah. Can you imagine the scores of those day 4 games?
yeah.
Well, yeah.
hey, you used to have
21,
you
20.
played in these tournaments, but you'd have guys that would pitch every other day. That's it. It seems like.
Yeah, I hadn't
Yeah.
thought about that. If you,
Pitch count
some
would be a
every
real
day.
issue at 9 innings.
I mean, now
we have seen that.
you definitely have to add 2 to the roster.
like Tyler
Definitely
Gates
2.
started game 1, only threw 80 pitches, but he wasn't eligible to pitch again to the very last day.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just
Which
really
didn't
tight
happen.
restrictions
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Hey.
So if you played 9 innings, I would think you just have to add. You got to add players to be able to play 9 innings.
Yeah,
But
one-
I like the 7 inning game.
Yeah, I like it, but there is one drawback for the players. Some of the reserves, the guys that are there but are not regulars, they just don't get a lot of action. That's one way to look at it. But yeah, definitely for everything, time, pitching, yeah, 7 innings.
Yeah. I mean, well,
I
now,
know I'd like to be a purist.
now
but
that it's there, it's
Yeah.
probably never going.
no,
It's not going to go
it's
back.
not going
It's
back.
never going the other direction.
Yeah.
That's for
Well,
sure.
I like the fact they get over it, but some of the purists in me likes 9. I think that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I think that's what
true.
separates Legion from high school. But the rules have tied more to the high school
Oh yeah,
concept that makes it where it needs to be 7.
Yeah.
yeah. The
Yeah.
pitching count
Yes.
limitations.
Coach
for
Reynolds
sure.
told me one time that he liked the 9 innings because it set them apart from
Yeah.
travel ball
It does.
Yeah.
too. It was.
Yeah.
It was.
And
the one
historically-
thing
But
that
they're
sets
also
Legion
playing.
apart.
They play almost every day of the summer.
Yeah.
And maybe it's in my mind head. Maybe it's not. You don't have the analytics, but in Legion ball, it seemed like that 8th and 9th inning. That's when games were really. That's where you separated
It is.
the really good teams.
A lot of
from-
games were won
and it
then
gets
and
back in
lost.
pitching.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true.
Yep. Maybe I don't know how you could do this or not, but maybe if they were still doing 9-inning games, you could still stop one after 5 with
Yeah.
a 10-run instead of 7.
Right.
Because sometimes, especially in tournament play, because that's going to make you go way behind.
Exactly. I
'cause-
agree with on that.
Yeah, but
And if you're down 10 and
if you're down
5,
to-
you're
yeah.
probably
Probably
not
not
going to
gonna-
catch up more.
Yeah, you're
off.
probably just going to be down worse after 7.
Yeah, that one game this week looked like it was going to end very early. What day was this,
Union
guys?
County, wasn't it?
Union County.
I was talking to you on the phone.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
looked it like
12
it was
nothing.
12-0, and all of a sudden it went another hour. You know,
Mhm.
it went another hour. So
That was was that Gaston? Was it Gaston in Union County?
it was.
It was.
Yep, the Gaston break.
Ended up, what, 12-3? I believe it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
15-3 maybe. Seemed like I
15-3,
think
yeah.
And
it was 12.
But yeah, they
before
got
you
they
sent
got it
me.
under 10 for a while, and then
the downpour came. Same night the downpour came, that Cherville
Yeah.
was supposed to take on.
Union.
It was
Union.
Union.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
Cherville was just
winner.
waiting on the winner of that Union and Gaston game.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was going to be Union.
Well,
at
what
that
amazed
point.
me, guys, Union played that game, and then, of course, there was the big delay. So over a course of, 9 or 10 hours, they were involved in something, right? I mean, but they looked like the fresher team.
And won both games.
And won both games, and looked like the fresher team in game 2. I'm not kidding you,
Yeah.
that night.
Yeah. Probably the break might have helped them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got a little time off
Yep. Yep.
to refresh, maybe get something to eat, whatever, rest. I don't know.
And Cherville hadn't played a game, and they're just sitting there and
Sitting there.
sitting there.
We've
Yep.
seen that
Just
happen.
thinking-
But they both came out and took turns scoring runs. They were both,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cherville started with the run or two,
Yeah.
and then those first few innings, both teams were scoring every inning. But
Yeah. It was back and forth. Cherville's up 5-4.
Did I get the wrong chair?
And then the big bottom of the fourth kind of did it for Union. 5-run fourth inning.
I guess without any way of we're not going to have a correct answer, I wouldn't think, but your opinion here anyway. Can Garner win it all?
I was talking to Brian Dalton about that the other day. He thinks they can.
Yeah.
Their coach said this is the best team he's had. He's
Is
got
it?
5 or 6 pitchers that are going on to the next level somewhere. I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
They look really
Pitching
strong.
deep, really were.
Yeah, their shortstop
Yeah.
is
He was
a
making
phenom.
he was making highlight plays
Yeah.
against Cherryville.
Yeah.
their third baseman made some really good plays too.
And the center fielder
center
made
fielder
one.
made one. Yeah.
Yeah.
A Willie
yeah,
Mays
the
type.
catch for the ages, a la Willie Mays basket catch.
I wish there was video of that
I do too.
so I could see it, because
Still-
from
still
where
not-
we were, it was hard to see.
It was.
You
It's
know.
a long way out there.
Still
from
not
where
the
we-
best catch an opposing center fielder's made against Cherville in that stadium, though. It was
I know where you're going. there.
Randolph center fielder
County
and whatever 2008.
Robbed a home run,
Yeah,
didn't he?
2008, yeah.
Yeah. robbed a home run in that same park.
Who hit that one?
What'd he say? I got a headset on. What?
They start spouting 2008. I said, "Well, do you know what time in the afternoon it was?"
probably about 5 or 5:30.
Afternoon.
Who was the batter for Cherryville?
That's what I was thinking, Jake Watts, but I'm not
He
positive
told
on
me
that.
Jake Watts the other day. He thought it's who it was that hit that ball.
I thought it was a Martin kid
Robbed
that
the-
hit one out. In 2000. I'm not sure.
I tell you what, this particular tournament. How many home runs do you think were hit in this particular tournament out of the park?
You told me there was a grand slam.
There was a
but
grand slam.
I didn't see one. I only watched
I didn't see any.
Cherville's games and just a little bit of a couple other
somebody
games.
hit a grand slam.
But-
and
Yeah,
it
well, I
was-
think that
whoever
was-
played ahead of Cherville,
That was
that's
the
the reason
kid,
I was there.
the Paul kid, I believe, for Union County, because you sent me and said they'd hit a grand slam, and
I saw a couple
and they
bounce
walked him
out.
one time in the Cherville game, but they never did say that he was the home run hitter. But I believe in Richard Walker. He's a Paul. Last name's Paul.
I saw a couple bounce out.
Yeah, I
Ground
saw
rule doubles.
several
I saw
ground
some.
rule doubles.
Yeah, I do wish one thing they would do is get the trash bag out of the way. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Trash bag.
What's the black mess that's out there in the way, waving in the wind, instead of having a wall or a fence? You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
It's just, I mean, you can't
Mhm.
tell what happened.
Right.
You can't tell.
That's
and I'm
true.
surprised that players don't miss if the ball. I don't know. It just looks like a
Mhm.
trash bag.
Yeah.
Without any other way of putting it. It looks like, I know it's like a black tarp or whatever.
It's just something over the fence. I guess it's just a chain link fence, and they put something over it.
Well, it
so
used to
it's-
be a wall full of ads, didn't it? Advertisers, concrete wall full of.
In the old days.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're right.
but we don't even know what's there now because we can't see it.
Yeah.
It's on the fence.
And
I don't
if
think
the wind's
concrete's
blowing
the
low-
way to go, but
No,
No.
and that may be why it's like it is.
yeah,
There may be a pad under there to cushion the blow.
It's on the center field wall. Is that what you're saying on the
just
on
the whole outfield.
Oh, the outfield. The outfield.
the whole outfield?
It looked like it to me. It's just like, and it would be okay if it was tight.
Mm-hmm.
But you see it moving and guys like trying to find the ball.
Oh yeah, they had trouble with
Yeah.
They did have trouble
picking
with
up the
that.
ball and
Yep.
They sure
getting
did.
it back in.
Mm.
And there were a lot of ground rule doubles because of that.
I don't want to be
turf
negative
outfield.
because Sims Park is perfect
Oh,
for
yeah,
that.
it's a great
I'm not
park.
trying
Yeah.
to be negative because it's a great park.
A lot of improvements. They paved
Mhm.
the parking lot and extended it.
Put up
I didn't see any
Paradise.
problems with parking the whole. I thought there might be, but everything worked out pretty good with that. Didn't hear any complaints about concessions or anything.
No, it's great. Great.
Well run.
Really good food.
Given the
Fast.
weather is fast. Yeah.
That's what you want too. You want two things: good and fast.
Fast.
And they were awesome at it.
And of course, they're going to do it again next year. The
Yes.
Braves will be the host team for the state, right?
I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
think
a
so.
2-year deal.
Another 9-teamer, I guess.
I think so, and I thought I heard the Cloninger guy, Dan Cloninger.
Mm-hmm.
They'd like to have what Cheryl's got down the road, but I don't know whether that's going to transpire.
Well, I had never met Dan
I
Cloninger.
guess assuming they would be the host. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never met Dan Cloninger. Didn't know him at all before this tournament. But I thanked him. Most courteous, most welcoming.
Which we don't get all the
Ever in Legion baseball. I mean, it was like it's almost like they were glad to see you, and you don't even right, Mike. That's a rarity.
Yeah.
Whenever you travel,
We'll see if they host it 5 years in a row. If you still get that same.
Right.
yeah, it was really good. I mean, it was really good. Really nice guy, and a well-run tournament. I thought, I mean.
And
once a game starts, there's not a whole lot to it. But
And they added those big fans, and that helps under the grandstand.
Yeah.
Moving air.
unless you're
Unless you're
too
way
high.
up high like we were, we didn't get the air. But,
We couldn't even feel it on our ankles.
Mm-mm.
But
But it was
but
fairly.
that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay because, like you said, 90% of the fans were under fans.
We're under fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that did help. That did. I mean, it made it comfortable, and that's hard to do in some of these hot and humid days.
And I don't know whether you remember, David, but on that last day we were there, and of course we didn't get to do the game on air, but they finally did fix the big scoreboard.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For the final day?
Yeah.
Well, that's something they can't help.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been through that at the state tournament last year
Oh,
in
yeah.
high school,
Mhm.
Teen Park, where they didn't have it. And if something goes out, those things are, a month out
Yeah.
when you
I
order
think it'd been
order
hit by
part.
light, but there was some software issues
Yeah,
too.
that's good that they got it back.
They did get it back on that last go round.
Well, it would have been okay if the backup would have. It just didn't work regular.
No, because
either.
it would go out for
Yeah.
5 seconds
Mm.
completely.
5, maybe 5
10.
minutes.
Yeah, it might come back, and it might not come back. But yeah, it was a little inconvenient. But the announcing was pretty good. PA.
You like to know the count occasionally.
You
and-
do.
The one thing
and if you just walk up, you don't know the
Right.
score.
I wish about that scoreboard, the big scoreboard. I wish it was right up behind the wall in the outfield instead of
Yeah.
another 100 feet past it.
And
It's
it's
just
kinda
so,
hard
so
to
far
read.
away.
It's also
Right.
kind of
It
hard to
is.
read.
It is.
But
It really was
they're
to
probably
read.
not moving the
Think-
scoreboard. But
No.
I tell you, it needs to be where the little backup scoreboard
Yeah.
was.
The-
Like you say in
The
right
black
field.
and white
Yeah.
lettering kind of blended in with the
Yeah.
net. It's hard
Yeah.
to see
Yeah.
it with the.
Yep.
Yep.
If you'll notice over at Veterans Field in Shelby, of course they got a jumbotron, but it's in right field too, pretty much.
I was going to ask you guys, Cheryl's going to take on Jacksonville, Florida. Brett informed me that Jacksonville, Florida has I misunderstood him at first. Jacksonville, Florida has been in existence. This particular program, I'm sure Jacksonville's got multiples. 5 years. They've
Wow.
won the state 3 times.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah,
Impressive.
that's a good way to start up. But we know that I don't know the last time we saw a Florida team go deep,
Yeah.
in the Legion.
Yeah, that's true.
Like in a region.
And like you
I
said,
can't recall
that's
one winning the region.
That's impressive, 3, but how strong is the Florida
That's
Yeah,
Legion program?
I
They
tell you what
don't.
I
They don't
find-
have a
You
lot of
don't know.
teams.
Yeah.
That's
Not a lot of teams.
Stronger than Georgia's.
Yeah.
How about this? They only have
Yeah.
3 teams in the whole state of Georgia. Is that right? think
I don't
that's
know. I was somebody. One person I heard talking said they don't even have Legion ball.
so. Maybe not.
I don't know how
Maybe
you
they
do
do.
with 3. I mean,
No, I don't see how you could.
but it would be interesting to look and see.
I know Georgia's a football crazy state, but I figure,
Does
baseball.
Georgia have a team in a regional?
No, they're the
Well,
one
we did-
state.
Well, maybe. I'm gonna ask you this. Maybe that's some of the reasoning behind the 6 and 8.
Very well could be.
Maybe they don't have a team.
I know they're not in either one of those
That might-
regions.
yeah.
And-
So I can't imagine they would go anywhere else.
But it used to be. I mean, there's not enough states to fill up a 64 team bracket. So, there's 50 states in Puerto Rico.
This-
So you got 51.
And-
So
and
a lot of states get 2.
And I'm gonna ask this: wasn't there? Maybe I'm wrong. Wasn't there a while when Puerto Rico wasn't in it?
Yeah.
Now they're back. I mean, they were in the.
I think
in the
they got
80s and
suspended a
90s.
couple years.
Yeah. So
There were years that they didn't have
So-
teams
Yep.
in it.
That's true.
This Legion baseball website shows 3 senior teams in Georgia, and
Does it
one
say where
junior
they
team.
are? Does it say where they are?
Covington, Evans, and Rockdale.
So even the one that Cherville played the year of the incident, don't exist.
Douglasville.
No Douglasville.
No Douglasville anymore in 2011.
Now here's the thing. I mean, think about this. Those may be far enough apart they can't even play each other,
Yeah, I was
Bet
looking.
they could.
Covington looks like it's about.
except for maybe like a
weekend thing.
2 out of 3 something to just
Mm-hmm.
one with the best record gets a bye, and then they face the winner of the other 2 for.
How could you put together a schedule?
Well, Mike, you said it's football crazy. Right around the Atlanta area, it's baseball crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the Legion's not is non-existent, and it's the travel ball
Could be it.
Yeah,
Because-
that would be
yeah.
my first thought.
because
It just
I mean-
overwhelmed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of them are pretty close together, and then one's not.
Okay.
But one of them is in.
It's not like Cherville.
One of them's
Georgia's big.
right outside of Augusta, which is almost in South Carolina.
Mhm.
So maybe they play South Carolina teams.
Yeah.
The Evans, Georgia. I don't know.
You know what?
The other 2 are close to
I
Atlanta.
just put them in my schedule, but they wouldn't be allowed to win my state tournament.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. If you're South Carolina, that might be one of the better ways to go.
And then the junior team is an Augusta team.
Guys, looking at the Southeast Regional, isn't Chesapeake, Virginia, the defending World Series champion? I believe that's the case.
I believe you might be right.
I am right. Yeah. So
And
that's one heck of a strong regional.
okay.
There, of course, they play Florence, South Carolina, Wednesday. and
Always a
game
good
2.
program.
Yeah,
Florence
is always good.
always tough. Yeah.
And I'll
Is it
tell you
post-
this,
Post
that's-
280. That's what this says. Chesapeake
Yeah.
Post 280 won it.
Yeah. Make
Last
sure it's
year.
the same post because
Is it the same post?
280.
Well,
Same.
it's I
He
see.
said 280 won it. I need Mike to tell me if it's post 280.
It is post 280.
Is it? Okay.
280 on here.
Yep.
I see,
Yep.
yeah.
So it is the same team that won it last year.
And Florence, South Carolina, did they play in that north-south thing?
They did.
Well,
Beat
Cherville
Cherville.
went 0-3
Yeah, they
against
lost.
3 South Carolina
Yeah,
teams.
Cherville lost all 3. Now how their pitching was laid out, who knows? But
Yeah. Well,
because
I saw one of them.
because Cherville actually beat Union County during the regular season too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's a slugfest.
I thought Union looked good
Oh, they did.
in
They got some hitters.
in this tournament. I thought Union County looked really good. Just kind of picked up where we remember them.
And Florence,
Always good. Used to be always good.
And their
anyway.
junior college team, that's one team that Gaston College has not been able to get by in
Is that
region
right?
play. Yeah, 3 straight years they've lost.
Wow.
Or is it two? To Florence Darlington Community College in the regional final.
Hmm.
It's good baseball down
Did you see that Bartlesville, Oklahoma?
I did.
Bartlesville,
It's
Oklahoma.
Going to be in Gastonia.
So Cherryville has been to Bartlesville, and now Bartlesville is coming to
Gaston
almost
County.
Cherryville.
Yeah.
Well, if they make it to the championship,
Might be in
Yeah,
Cherryville.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What do you guys
There
remember?
again, how are they in that region?
I know they're what
Which one-
southwest at best.
And what is the other region?
the Mid-South is what that one's
The
called.
Mid South. Okay.
That's mid. I don't know how south.
Mississippi,
Well, Oklahoma's pretty south.
Mississippi, Tennessee, Louisiana, Arkansas, Alabama, Oklahoma.
Still not as surprising though. I could see Oklahoma being there over Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and even West Virginia for that matter. But and maybe they just mix them up so you don't have to see the same faces.
Well, I mean, Alabama, you would think the southeast,
and
but
what-
they're
Who's
in
the
this
Alabama
Mid-South.
Mid South. Okay.
Daphne?
Gaffney.
Daphne.
Daphne. Yeah.
Like in a name. Yeah, I don't see Dothan. Dothan's been a power.
Yeah, that was.
For the last
And this Louisiana.
Now, have they been, or do we just remember them from 20 years ago? Because
No, they've been.
There was a little stretch there where they were
They-
in
they-
Shelby.
they
were-
won-
were
they
in
won the
Shelby
whole
2 or 3
thing.
years in a
Okay,
row.
yeah.
They were.
Well,
they
what,
won the whole thing one year.
Tuscaloosa in it a couple times.
I think
Cherryville
so.
beat Tuscaloosa.
was in it,
Yeah.
Cherryville beat Tuscaloosa in Rock Hill.
But this Louisiana team, but is it
Bossier.
Bossier?
Bossier.
Bossier
City.
Bossier.
Didn't you-
They've
They've
been there
been
before.
in it a bunch,
They've
right?
been there.
They've been in the World
Didn't
Well,
Series.
they're
you
gonna be in
say,
Gastonia.
Didn't you say Tupelo?
Yeah,
They
Tupelo,
were in the
Mississippi's been
championship
in
game
it.
in the first year
Yeah.
Wow.
because old Brandon Woodruff was pitched for them when he was going to Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's different, but it's a lot of the same. It seems like this, But you know what? The good programs. I mean, they're going to get
So y'all said the championship
back
is
in
going to be
there.
in Cherryville.
Well,
of both.
The speculation
Of both.
I don't think
It
that's
is.
been set in stone yet.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, what if you get in situations where
Weather.
weather plus an extra game is forced? Like on the
Yeah.
last day.
Yeah, well, this has the Mid-South scheduled for Sunday at 1 and 4 if necessary.
Yeah. Okay.
So if that is necessary, does that mean the Cherryville region is going to play at 7 and 10 if necessary?
I
Are
know.
they going to start a game at 10?
That doesn't sound right. We'll just have to see.
Like you say, they probably don't. They're saying yes, but they don't know.
They don't know. They really don't know.
Because
They'd love to.
Both gonna be yes.
Well, that'd be cool to see.
But
Could you get to sit at one stadium and watch it all? Or you could.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it would be good to see two people earn their way to the World Series.
And maybe
Yeah,
that's the
on the
thing.
same field.
Yeah,
but
it would. Let's see. Read this here real quick. It all gets underway Wednesday. Cincinnati taking on Puerto Rico, and let's see if I got the time there. 9:30 a.m.
Right.
9:30 in the morning. That game 2 that day would be Chesapeake, Virginia taking on Florence. And Mike says, and
Yeah, that might
Brett,
be the
that's
highlight game of the day.
Defending national champions, or whatever they're actually. Is it called national champion, or what is the what is the?
It's just World Series.
Is it?
champ.
But I usually picture World Series champ being crowned in late October.
I know.
and Mike, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Chesapeake who bumped Asheville?
That's right.
Last
and they
year.
just worked. They barely got in, but then they won it.
They won it.
I think,
That's right.
and it was on the run thing. It was.
It was a run thing.
Wheeling, West Virginia. Looks like they take on Garner.
Mm-hmm.
I like Garner's chances. I really do. But pulling for Cherryville, obviously, but I like Garner's chances to make it a long way. They look pretty good. I'd be interested now. I don't know how we could find out. I'd like to know who beat them this year. How many games they lost and won.
Lost 2, didn't he?
Some of the
They
team.
were 24-2 going into
just 2 losses all
the,
year.
the the state.
And I wonder if they played. Did one of the people in their area beat them, or if they played in some events and lost games that way.
Regional.
Just really don't know the answer to that.
Something like a north-south that we have.
Yeah. Jacksonville, Florida, taking on Cherryville. That will be the nightcap, 7:30 scheduled time. 7:30
Yeah.
scheduled time. And then you look at the region that's over at Sims Park. Game 1, Cincinnati, Ohio, taking on Puerto Rico. Is that right?
That's the one you just gave.
Is it?
One you just
Okay.
That's the
gave.
schedule you just gave.
Okay. Let's go over here and see.
Maybe that's where
I may not
be
even.
playing, but
The Mid-South starts Thursday, right?
Yeah. Right. Exactly. One day later, Tupelo.
Tupelo.
Yeah, Tupelo honey, Mike.
Tupelo honey, and of course, don't forget Bobby Gentry mentioned Tupelo in her. What's the name of that song?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
One across the Tallahatchie.
Tallahatchie.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Throwing something off the
Bobby
Tallahatchie
McGee. Is
Bridge.
that Bobby McGee or
No,
No, it's a different one,
uh,
ain't it?
Oh, to Billy Joe. Thank
Ode
you,
to Billy.
Lenny. Yeah, that's
You know,
right.
Tupelo, Elvis Presley, born there.
That's where Elvis Presley was born. And he never did say what they were throwing off the Tallahatchie Bridge. That's the mystery of the
Yeah.
song. Yeah.
What or who?
Yeah. You don't know what or who.
Tupelo takes on Tennessee. Bossier City, Louisiana, taking on Conway, Arkansas. And then you have Daphne, Alabama, and Bartlesville, Oklahoma in the nightcap.
By the way,
there.
guys, I heard yesterday it was 108 in Oklahoma City. So they're probably coming over here to cool
I
off.
hope they don't bring it with them. We've been there, done that.
Yeah, you.
I think the lowest high the week we were out there, the lowest high was like 106.
106.
Or maybe that was the worst high. I don't know.
That was the.
It was hot. I remember the hotel rooms on top would not cool down.
No, I bet not.
Yeah. Thank goodness we weren't on the top floor because they would. And the swimming pools weren't bubbling and bulling, but they were too hot to get in. So,
Yeah.
that's and just think they go through that every year.
I tell you.
We had to experience it for 5 days. They go through something like that every year. That's
You were living on Tulsa time.
that's it's brutal, brutal. I don't care if it's dry, wet, humid, whatever kind
Dry
of
heat, whatever.
It's still heat, isn't it? Still heat. That's a good look at the American Legion Baseball and what's coming up. Everything gets underway in Cherryville on Wednesday and then in Gastonia on Thursday. So they'll end on the same day. 6 teams in one, 8 teams in the other. I can't tell you why. And that's a Eagles song.
When's the last time Cherryville won a game in a regional? I guess you have to go back to 2011 in Sumter, right? As far as I know. I may be wrong. I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, they haven't won a
I don't
state
have
title
to be
since
because-
We
then.
haven't won
so-
a state title
and they hadn't
since
hosted
then,
a
so they
regional,
wouldn't
so-
be in a regional.
Yeah.
That's
First
right.
regional they've hosted, it had to be 2011.
Yeah, last time they've been in it.
That's right.
All right, it's time for our first time out. I will take care of doing lyrics first. I've got mine ready already.
Ready already.
Already, here you go.
All right.
He wants to dream like a young man.
Ooh.
Back in a moment.
Dr. John Cloninger III, native and Lincolnton High School graduate who attended UNC Dental School at Chapel Hill. After graduation in 1993, he returned home to practice with his father, Les Cloninger, and Uncle Robert Truman Cloninger. Dr. John Cloninger III has maintained a private practice for 32 years and hasn't yielded to the corporate landscape. Dr. John Cloninger III would like to thank all of his wonderful patients for their loyalty and is accepting new patients, and he takes most insurances, especially Delta Dental. Call for an appointment today, 704-735-0765. Go Wolves!
Rhodesville Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina since 1919. Sure, they deliver to your home with home heating oils. They'll help keep you warm, but they do a whole lot more. They feature bulk fuel delivery, on-site and commercial fueling, backup generator fueling, and farm and agriculture fueling. For home or business or farms, call on Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln, 704-735-2508. Online at rhodesandbill.com, located at 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County since 1940. And as it has been from the beginning, customer service is a priority to First Federal Savings Bank. They want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, the products, and the services that the larger banks have, but with hometown people that you see throughout your community. Stop in and visit one of their 4 convenient locations and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Before you head out for vacation or just driving around town, make sure your car is in tip-top shape. Take it to Trick One Automotive in Lincoln, and they've got a special radio coupon for you. Mention this radio ad and get $20 off your air conditioning recharge. You'll be cool and have an extra $20. Just mention this radio ad and get $20 off your air conditioning recharge at Trick One Automotive, 1924 Gastonia Highway in Lincoln. Unless the Lord builds a house, its builders labor over it in vain. That's the slogan at Key Builders in Lincoln. For 20 years, Key Builders in Lincoln have been making dreams come true. If you're planning to build a new home, see Key Builders in Lincoln. Visit the website at mykeybuilders.com for floor plans and more information. Make your dream home a reality with Key Builders, 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln, a proud sponsor of local sports.
This is Creighton Kell with Kell Insurance. We have been helping people for over 25 years with all their Medicare needs. We represent the same national and local companies as the insurance agencies you see on TV. And you know what? We can sit down with you one-on-one and help you find the right plan just for you.
Kell Insurance is located beside the Cultural Center and behind Gillum Realty in downtown Lincoln. 107 North Cedar Street. Call 704-732-4646 and follow them on Facebook. Kell Insurance.
I'm a good piece. Everything's working. If everything's working, I'll take 130.
Yeah.
But not likely.
No, it's not.
Ain't
You're
gonna be
exactly
working.
right about that. Welcome back to Sports Talk. As let's see, Butch Parker looks like he has sent in. I got a couple messages here. Mike Painter, good morning. I'm sorry, Mike. I just now looked at my phone for the first time. He sent me that at 8:02 this morning. Butch, yeah, we got somebody that knows this artist and can get the song and the artist, hopefully without looking it up. And knowing Butch, I know he really likes this guy. And I know, see, I just gave you a hint there, Mike. And I feel sure Butch would know that.
Run that by me again, that lyric.
Don't look here. I'm gonna pull it up here and give it to you one more time here. He wants to dream like a young man with the wisdom of an old man.
Yeah.
He wants his home and security. He wants he wants to live like a sailor at sea. This guy, never seen him in concert. I think Butch has. I never saw him in concert.
You have.
But I have met him.
I know who it is now.
I have met him in person a long time ago, to say the least, a long time ago. This is a guy that's got a lot of songs out there. This is not one of his most famous ones, but it's a really good one. I like it. Don't you like it, Lenny? Good song.
Is his first name John?
No.
No. Not that I know of.
unless he's
That's a hidden
See,
behind.
I was thinking
behind the
about
stage
John
name.
Mellencamp.
I'll give you a hint. Not unless he's John Bob. You know it, Brett? I'm sure
I know
you do
who
by
it
now.
is
Yeah.
from the hints, but I don't know what song it
Don't
is.
know the song? Yeah.
I don't know that I don't know the song. I just can't get it
Yeah.
from those words.
Yep.
I'm blank on this one.
Yeah. That would be one
Line about
Bob
security.
Seeger.
Bob Seger.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful loser.
Beautiful. Loser.
Beautiful loser.
Yeah, it's not like in the same realm as Night Moves, and so, but I've heard it.
Well, everybody's got one signature song,
Oh, yeah,
Mike.
of
You know,
course.
so no, it's not as popular as Night Moves, but I hear it.
Beautiful
He
Loser.
got numerous.
I hear it a good bit. You know,
Yeah.
I hear it a
He
good
got
bit
numerous
on
I
there.
hear it on-
songs.
Yes, he does.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
he does. I guess
Beautiful
Night
Loser.
Moves is number one. It's the only one that mentions Furman College in it. Night
Yeah.
Moves.
Yeah.
Y'all be able to figure that out. Legion baseball, one of the hot topics. What did I see here? You guys can help me. The headlines this morning on ESPN show women's basketball.
Another triple double for
Caitlin.
I believe. Was
Yeah.
one of them.
Is that the story?
Well, that's what
Yeah.
they kind of feature on.
Mike, you need to get your mic in front of you.
Yeah.
Mike, you mic, because I can't hear you, and I
Okay.
know you want to be heard.
It would be better. Oh, wow. Yep.
Um,
Just got handed a picture of Larry Siegel with
Mhm.
Wayne Howard, Jack Brown, and Mickey Mantle.
That's it.
Infamous Mickey Mantle
Yeah,
visit.
I want to see the one with Gene Reap and
That's
Mickey.
the same visit.
Yeah, but it was
The dash cam footage.
might have been too foggy. It was a real foggy day that day. But yeah, it's great. That's a really good picture. There you go. Hang on to that. Lay it on your desk over there. I like that.
This might be a good one to run in the paper, Lanny. What do you think? Yeah, I did a little
Turn
retrospective.
his mic down.
Did a little retrospective of his career.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, we lost Larry Siegel this week. A really good man. I mean, that kind of sums
he
it
was,
up.
He was a
really good
class
man.
act.
He was. 112-98 last night, the Fever win, and Caitlin, Lenny, what did she do? I just see her fourth career triple double. Just a typical night. I mean, not I would think.
Starting to become that, isn't it? Well, she's got worked in.
Yeah. 112-98.
There's an adjustment for a little while. There's so much hype early last
Yeah.
year. That.
All right, let's see how good we are. Now, if you know this, don't yell it out real quick. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna just tell me if you know already. They beat the Fire.
Mm-hmm.
What city is the Fire from? Do you know it? Do you know it?
Is it Phoenix?
What?
No.
I'm guessing.
I don't know.
I don't really know. I'm just guessing. Is it Chicago? I don't know.
Well, that's a TV show.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
Chicago Fire.
I don't know.
There was a great Chicago
The Great
Fire.
Chicago
was.
Fire is what I was thinking of.
Would you name a team after that? I mean,
Nah, I would hope not.
I know.
it'd be like New York naming a team on the 9/11
Right.
attack.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. I'm asking because I don't know.
I'm just guessing. I don't.
So, yeah, that's interesting. We don't know all these new teams that pop in the league. They're usually
I got it. if
okay.
you want.
Good. It's usually after something to do with their city.
And this might be a first-year team because I never heard of them.
Okay.
Portland Fire.
Really?
In Indiana, or what? The Fever? What is that?
Now, okay. Trivia of the day. Then, why would Portland be named? Is there a reason that they'd be named the Fire? I don't know.
I don't know. Is there a reason Indiana's the Fever?
That doesn't make sense.
Are there Bears in Chicago?
Yeah. No.
So I guess you could choose the name of your choice, and it don't really have to relate. A lot of teams do try to. A lot of sports teams do try to relate to something in their area, but
Some do. Obviously, some I would say don't. I don't
Not
know.
too many.
Like what New York's the what? Liberty. Okay.
well,
that
I was
makes
thinking
sense.
there are a lot of Jets in New York, but there are very few Giants.
Right.
right?
It says Portland Fire was a team from 2000 to 2002, folded, and then now it's a new
Kept the same name.
expansion franchise with the same name.
Well,
It's just started this year.
and here's something I'm coming from. You maybe think the professional men's ownership has some connection to the women, possibly because Blazers,
Yeah.
Trailblazers. I don't know.
Trailblazers.
You know, that's.
Mm.
I don't know. You know, that's.
Yeah. What's the best sports team name there is out there? One way or the other. Whether it's, has to do with. To me, it would have to have something to do with the location, but I just wonder what are some of the best ones out there?
Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's
Yeah,
tough.
to
That's,
me,
that's hard to beat.
Yeah.
That is
I like Green Bay
Steeltown,
Packers, too.
USA.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's hard to beat.
Would you rather be known for making steel or packing cheese?
Packers.
That's pretty good, though.
Well, the steel makes you seem a little tougher.
Yeah, it does.
but
It does.
Well, I mean, you got the Dallas Cowboys.
the Packers
They
are
are
just
in Texas.
Cutting the cheese, right?
Well, Texas Rangers is
Dallas
a good one.
Cowboys
Texas
is good.
Rangers,
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah. Good morning, Ned. Ned says Bob Seger, beautiful loser, as well. But
As much as I hate the team, I think the Houston Astros is a pretty cool
Yes.
the Oilers
name
was
with the
great.
local tie. Yeah, that
Houston
was
Oilers.
good.
The Oilers
Perfect.
was great. I
Yeah.
can't believe they didn't go back and use that team name whenever they, I mean, they have no identity right now. The Texans, even though it's Texans, they don't
They
have any.
don't.
They don't have any
They
identity
don't.
right now. Nobody
Mhm.
pays attention to them.
No.
People paid attention to Earl Campbell
Yeah.
and the Oilers.
They did.
I mean that's just the way it
Warren
was.
Moon when I was a kid.
Warren Moon,
Mhm.
great player on that.
Well, then when they moved the franchise to Tennessee, it became the Titans. Right? Titans.
Terrible name.
So many Titans in Tennessee.
Colors.
Yeah.
Everything about that was bad.
Colors, yeah, the whole shimo.
But they have been a pretty successful
Yeah.
team since they moved.
At least one Super Bowl appearance.
I like to sit here and take a look at some of the names, see how many teams, professional teams, really do have.
What's the
a
worst?
name? And any
One I hate is Washington Wizards. I just
Wizards.
Yeah, I don't
think
get
that's a
that
terrible
one.
Well,
name.
you know why they did that? It used to be the Bullets.
Yeah.
And
You can't go with
no,
Bullets
not anymore. I mean,
Politically incorrect.
politically incorrect. The Bullets.
Have you gotten used,
not- I
Brett,
don't-
to the Washington
No,
Commanders?
I hate it.
And I don't like the.
Still hate it.
No disrespect, but I don't like the Guardian, Cleveland
No, I don't
Guardian.
Yeah.
like that one either.
No.
And it's no, it's just they're the Indians.
Yeah.
Well,
But they do have a cool reason behind that.
And Brett, you're
Behind
probably
that
the same
name.
with the. Maybe it's not the name Commander, but it's Redskins.
Yeah.
That's traditionalists again.
I just
coming
hate
out.
the name Commanders for one. I hate that they had to change it, but I wish they would have went with
Something
something that
else.
sounded similar, like Red Hawks or
Yeah.
Trump.
Red Wolves or
Yeah,
something.
Red Hawk is always a good generic name. I mean, you can't.
Just something with red.
I don't
Yeah.
want a generic name. I want a name.
But
that's-
Commanders, what is that? Commander in Chief?
I guess.
What
I
are
don't
we
know.
going
It's,
with?
It has to
it's a
be.
bad name.
Yeah. I want a name that represents my area and sounds tough. I mean, you probably nailed it with Steelers.
Yep.
Because
And there's a lot of these
that's a hard one to
franchises
beat.
that have
Can't beat
moved
it.
and kept their name that were associated with a different.
Yeah.
Like
How
the
about
Lakers,
Utah Jazz?
the Lakers and
No, that
Dodgers
makes
both
no
moved, and
No-
those names were associated with
no
where they
lakes
moved
in
from.
Los Angeles.
No Lakes in
No
L.A.
Lakes in Los Angeles.
Who else? What's the other
The
one?
Dodgers
Dodgers
was associated with
Utah.
New York City.
When it was New Orleans, that's fine.
That's
I
fine.
would
New Orleans
say
Jazz. It
it's-
works.
Yeah, I would say over half the population now don't even know that the Dodgers were what they're named for.
Yeah.
The Trolley Dodgers in
Yeah.
New York City.
Yeah. Brooklyn.
Yeah,
That's
they
right.
don't. I bet.
Well, that same group probably don't know why the Lakers are called
No,
the Lakers,
right?
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
or the Utah Jazz or the Jazz.
Yeah.
Pelicans also a terrible name.
Terrible name.
New Orleans Pelicans.
I
It
totally
doesn't
agree.
sound good.
And why didn't they just ask for their name back and make it the Jazz? And,
I know.
you know,
I
and
mean,
the Mormons in Utah.
How about OKC Thunder? You good with that one?
That's
it's kind of a tornado alley out there. I
It's
guess.
just too long, but it's not because of Thunder. It's just because Oklahoma City is too long.
Too long. Yeah, that's right.
I know Thunder may be a noun, but to me, it's I don't want an action
Yeah.
for my team name.
What about the Tampa Bay Lightning?
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Miami Heat. That's a very fitting name.
It
though,
is.
and it's
Oh,
and that
God,
one
yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
It
least.
rolls off the tongue pretty good.
But
I like that one.
Why not the Miami Stars for Star Island? Not the Waves, but the
Crime. Miami Crime.
The Dolphins is a good name.
I
but
didn't
it's
like
too
them,
soft.
but the Dolphins is a good name.
It's
Dolphins is
kind
a
of
good
soft.
name.
I would have went with the Sharks.
Okay.
Marlins is good.
Marlins is good.
Marlins is good.
I liked it better when it was Florida Marlins than Miami Marlins.
Yeah.
The Florida Marlins sounded
Well, you
better.
got the alliteration though with the Miami.
Even though I don't really like teams named after the state.
No, not generally.
I'd rather it be named after the city.
Who's got the most?
But New England Patriots is a good name,
That's
too.
perfect. I mean, what else do you want? I mean, that's used to be was the Boston Patriots till they decided to take in the whole area. But I was sitting here thinking all these team names and stuff like that. Who's got the coolest high school in nickname in North Carolina?
Oh, you know mine, the Owen Warhorses.
That's awful good.
I love that one too.
Yep, that's awful good. I don't know. Yeah, you've always said that. I wouldn't have remembered that.
Well, how about the Clinton Dark Horses? I like that one.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
But I like how the Warhorses was named after when two schools merged and became one.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was Warriors and the other one was some kind of horse, and they just
Okay.
merged
I
the
did not know
name
that.
and went to Warhorses.
I did not know
What
that.
two schools merged on?
I don't know. I don't remember, but I read that a long time
Black
ago.
Mountain High and
Oh, Swannanoa and Owen.
Want to know? Maybe.
I don't
You
know.
ne- yeah. I mean,
might have been.
never know. Cardinals, Chicago. This is from Ned. Cardinals, Chicago, St. Louis, and Arizona. Okay. Anybody know what that means?
I don't.
Chicago Cardinals, Chicago, St. Louis.
Maybe
Moved. That's moved. I can tell. That's that's football teams that moved, and now they still kept those names. Which that's what he's getting. That's what Ned's getting at, and it does not make a whole lot of sense, does it?
So Black Mountain and Swannanoa High Schools. Black Mountain were the Dark Horses,
Yeah.
and Swannanoa was the Warriors. So when
Right.
they consolidated and made one new high school,
Just basically
they took
guessed
the
that,
two
didn't we?
names and combined it to Warhorse.
Speaking of that area, I also like the
Scott Childers says the Fighting Mustangs.
Fighting
Now, is that what East Lincoln was before, or are you just adding fighting? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Also kind of like Swain.
Were they the Maroon,
Maroon
Devils? I was going to say I like
that.
the Maroon Devils.
Devils.
Probably not too many Maroon Devils in
No,
the
not
United
too
States.
many.
I wouldn't think. Maybe some Lavender Devils, but not.
Maroon.
And hey, their basketball team should be called Maroon 5.
Yeah, Maroon 5. I love it.
That would be great when the Maroon 5. I bet that's been in a headline before.
Probably.
The Maroon 5.
Who's the front man for Maroon 5?
Adam something.
Adam Levine.
Adam Levine.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. Oh, man. So we did pull out a couple people correctly guessing on my lyrics this morning. We'll let Brett get his ready and let him do it for the since we're up against the clock right here anyway. Might as well do them right now if you got them ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
And go on the
Yeah.
break
I'm going back a ways.
before we get into Major League
60s.
Baseball. All you.
The night we met, I knew I needed you so.
The night we met, I knew I needed you so. Decade?
60s.
Back in a moment.
60s.
Don't miss the CF Moto Rev and Ride sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell with financing as low as 2.99% and get $1,000 in rebates. Also get up to $2,000 in customer cash on the remaining 2025 Wolverine Remax 4 1000 Limited and get $4,000 customer cash or 0.99% APR financing on the Yamaha Slingshots at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Call Mooney Insurance in Maiden or East Lincoln Insurance in Denver or visit mooneyinsurance.com. First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County since 1940. And as it has been from the beginning, customer service is a priority to First Federal Savings Bank. They want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, the products, and the services that the larger banks have, but with hometown people that you see throughout your community. Stop in and visit one of their 4 convenient locations and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Before you head out for vacation or just driving around town, make sure your car is in tip-top shape. Take it to Trick One Automotive in Lincoln, and they've got a special radio coupon for you. Mention this radio ad and get $20 off your air conditioning recharge. You'll be cool and have an extra $20. Just mention this radio ad and get $20 off your air conditioning recharge at Trick One Automotive, 1924 Gastonia Highway in Lincoln. It's mowing season, and now's the time to buy a new mower at Weston Sales in Vail. Come see the big selection of quality name brand mowers and get 0% financing for 60 months on Bad Boy, Hustler, and Steel mowers. Also, other mowers including Bobcat, Coyote, and Grasshopper, 0% for 48 months. And check out 0% financing for 84 months on a brand new Coyote 35 horsepower tractor. Hurry in soon, Weston Sales, 110 Highway 18 North in Vail, online at westonsales.com.
How would you like to be your own contractor? Stop in at Bliss Buildings and Tiny Homes in Cherryville and see Robert or Hunter. 5 years in business and the only engineer stamp AutoCAD design shed to home conversions. They know the North Carolina Residential Code and will build your county permit package. On-site, built 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a true sleeping loft, multiple designs, cottages, cabins, studio apartments. Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes at 2268 Lincoln Highway, Cherryville. Open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Call 704-727-8774. Open Sundays by schedule appointments only. Follow them on Facebook.
Welcome back. Sports Talk. Glad to have you with us. David, Brett, Mike, Lenny. The feared foursome. The fearing foursome. We're fearing.
Foursome.
We're the fearing foursome today. Been talking about Legion baseball this morning. Some of these nicknames. Somebody try and give me one more that's as good as Pittsburgh Steelers is fitting to its town. Now what, Mike?
That was before we left Legion Baseball. Just when they got.
Sure.
What do you guys think of Cherryville after the state tournament? That you maybe didn't think of them going into the state tournament.
Maybe just not enough pitching, Mike.
Yeah, that's it. No, I think that was the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know any other way to say it or sugarcoat it or anything.
We
It's
talked
just
about that earlier.
just seems
Yeah.
like it's the
That was the concern.
Yeah.
you know, in these things,
Pitching
you
depth.
can't have enough. You can't have too many
can't.
pitchers.
Yeah.
You just can't have too many.
Playing
pitchers.
every day.
Yeah.
Playing 4 or 5 games.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know any other way. You know, can't sugarcoat it. I mean, I just think you can't count on offense for a whole tournament. You know what I mean? I mean,
Not in a tournament where you have other fairly elite
You got to have.
teams.
They
you
did
gotta-
pretty well offensively.
You got to count on offense to keep you in games,
Right.
but you got to have the pitching depth to keep you
Yeah.
in the game.
Although when you look at it, I mean, they didn't really score a lot of runs in the state tournament.
Right. Scott Childress says, I remember a lot of people using this name, Fighting Mustangs. Wonder if SMU, are they just the Mustangs or the Fighting Mustangs?
I don't know. I thought they were just Mustangs, but
Mustangs, I think.
Richard says, I think you had some questions about Legion earlier. Don't know if someone answered. I haven't been listening, but the reason there's 6 teams, Georgia, yes, we answered that one. Georgia does not have a representative. We knew that. There's only 3 teams there. Wonder why one of the 3 don't get in, though. Do you have to have a certain amount before you – I would guess you do. You have to have a certain amount because
and there's no host team, so that's another.
Yeah, right. No
Yeah.
host team, yeah. He said, believe that you just don't have to have the host team, and that is the other one. Also, for certain, that both championships will be at Cherryville just because you have a factor in the if games are in on championship day. Yep. I didn't get that exactly. Probably didn't read it exactly right, but we pretty much had all that nailed. Let's see.
And I guess they're both in Cherryville because Cherryville is the host of both. Correct?
Right.
That's correct.
Yeah, it's called the Super Regional, and that's when you have 2 regions, 2 regionals at one within 20 miles of each other, something like that. So, Brett, is your song by the Ronettes? Butch on roll.
Yep.
Butch on
Read those again.
Yeah, read them again.
The night we met, I knew I needed you so, and if I
can
had
hear
the
it now
chance,
in
I'd
my
never
head.
let you go.
Yep, I can hear it in my
So
head.
won't you
It's
say
You?
you love me?
Is it Baby It's You? No.
It does have baby in the title, but that's not it.
Be my baby.
That's it.
Be My Baby. Yeah, the Ronettes.
There you go, Mike.
Ronnie Spector and the Ronettes. Yeah.
Ronnie Spector, which is female, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
She was married to a producer named Phil Spector,
Yep.
Yeah.
who was a
Yep.
big-time producer
Oh, yeah.
of that kind of music in those days.
The Ronettes love me some.
He's a guy, but that's his
Ronette.
husband.
Yeah.
Ronnie
First-
Spector is what Butch says.
That
Love me
is
some
going
Ronnie
back.
Spector.
62.
My era.
That's a good song.
Which parentheses my era Butch would be old.
Old.
Yes, Phil Spector
The Wall of Sound.
ran into some legal troubles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Towards the end of his.
to say the least.
He shot a woman, didn't he?
Yeah,
Killed her.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I don't know where
But he was
intended
a
to.
strange character.
Strange guy.
Yeah.
But he
genius.
produced a lot of good music.
Oh, yeah, genius. in
Okay,
the,
we've been talking about the Steelers and how fitting the name is. Don Revels has a good one here. Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And you know what? The good thing about that,
Well, Red Wings is pretty good too.
we don't have another team anywhere, right? That's called the Pistons, and we don't have one anywhere else that's called the Steelers. Any sport, right?
That's true.
I mean,
Boger City Steelers.
Boger City, yeah. Other than that, you know what? It's funny. I don't even know if anybody would be the Pistons though, unless you just played a youth basketball team and you had to pick.
Yeah.
Team.
Oh, I'm
NBA.
sure there's one out there.
Yeah, yeah. But that's a good one, Detroit Pistons, with the car business being so heavy in that area. Let's see. Richard says, boy, he's on it here. Read it again. You didn't read it right. It's basically about not having a host, right? Let's see.
I'd just move on from that one.
Yeah. I need everybody that sends text to limit it to about 15 words.
Don't get too long.
Yeah. And most of the time they do, but this I understand this here. Georgia doesn't have a representative anymore, I believe, and then you just don't have. Okay, if he's going to fuss at me for reading it wrong, I want some punctuation. I want some commas and some things like that thrown in there. Let's see. Host team don't have a host team, and it's not for certain that the champions will be at Cherryville, just because you have to factor in the games on championship day. So what he's saying is they still could play one of the finals at Sims.
Right.
The goal is to have it at Cherryville, but it could.
Yeah.
Right. Both championships may not be at Cherryville. That's for certain because of games on championship day. Has not been determined yet, to my knowledge. Well, honestly, I'm basically only interested in the one that's that's taking place in Cherryville.
That's right.
You know, would I watch the other one? I would be more likely to watch it if it was at Cherryville than driving on over to Sims.
Oh yeah.
Right. You know, just because of the convenience, for no other reason. Now, if somebody tells me these two teams in this final are great, and both of them, whoever gets there, could win the whole thing, then that might change my tune a little bit. Or what if they're at the same time? Would they do that? Would they actually do them possibly at the?
I guess they could be forced to if weather is a factor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they are.
And weather can always be a factor this time of year.
This is the bracket style where the winner's bracket champion plays the extra game and doesn't get that day off.
Yeah.
Like what just happened in the state tournament. So if you know ahead of time that it's going to be a one-game scenario and not an if-necessary game, I'd be more likely to go. I mean, I'm not going to go if one team's got to beat another team twice.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know it's going to be a one-game scenario, winner take all, then I'd be more likely to.
Do you guys like the double elimination format better or the pool play format better in Legion baseball?
I kind of lean toward double lim because you get into this thing with.
Well, you might lose one game and not be eliminated.
I hate the tiebreaker.
Like Asheville.
I hate the
tiebreaker. Is I don't know.
Yeah, the tiebreaker's silly.
There's no way around it.
Yeah, if you do pool play, there has to be a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
You're not always going to use it, but there has to be tiebreakers in place.
Yeah, what we had last year in the World Series where Asheville has to beat the team from New York, I think it was Albany, so bad.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it just goes against
you can't want people to run up the score.
No, you cannot.
Oh, it wasn't runs allowed?
Well,
if it's runs allowed, you might just have to shut them out. It don't matter if you beat them 1-0 or 30-0. You just have to shut them out. But
that's right.
I just remember just a couple years ago at Campbell College. I don't know if this is one you went with me, Mike, on or not, but Cherryville went 2-1 in the pool play. Didn't get in because there were two other 2-1s.
I didn't go with
and the run differential.
But I still don't like runs allowed. I mean, I just don't like tiebreakers
or runs allowed. Yeah,
because one team might win two games 1-0,
double limbs,
and you win yours 12-2.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't give up any runs, and you gave up 4. But you won, even though you won by 10 runs both games. Plus, you have shortened games that could affect
the margin
runs
of wins
allowed.
Should not be the tiebreaker.
What shouldn't?
You know, total runs.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, wins a win,
because
a loss is
right,
a loss.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, in baseball, it just runs the gamut.
And that
of
pool
everything.
play is set up because you want everybody to play 3 games.
Right.
Right. You got to have 3 games.
But I'm like,
And the
I
World
understand
Series is
that.
still that way, right?
Yeah.
The World
Still
Series
is.
is
And
still
then
that
you
way,
get-
and I understand it to a point because if you're going to fly
Yeah, because there's
from
teams coming from
West Coast,
Yeah.
Right.
you don't
They're
want
gonna
to
come
just play
to
two
play
games. Yeah.
and go home. That's
You
right.
get down to 2-game elimination after
Yeah.
you if
Plus,
your pool
for
play.
the championships on ESPN,
Just have
right?
to deal with it. Yeah, and it's
I don't
one
know whether
game.
it's ESPN2 or which one, but yeah, it's one game. I mean, they need that one game.
And they've done both at Shelby, haven't they? Because double elimination.
Yeah.
Because that one year
It
was
wasn't
in
always
Hawaii,
full
No,
play.
it was not.
And they were booked to leave. They had to keep them there all week
Mhm.
because their flight wasn't going out till the. They went to Six Flags. And,
Yeah, that's right.
and,
Yeah. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Butch. Thank you, Scott. Anybody weighing in on any of this? Butch says, I never. Scott, he's going to back you down here. Butch says, I never heard the term fighting with the Mustangs after Rock Springs closed the high school. So, Mike, you probably don't know this, but what year did Rock Springs, East Lincoln opened them when? 67?
67, so you can do the
So,
math.
yeah.
Yeah.
66? I can
would
subtract
think.
one.
Yeah, that's right. That would be my guess.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that's
Of course, Rock Springs, probably most famous grad, right?
Tony
Tony
the Tiger.
what was
Tony
Rock
Tiger.
Springs' mascot?
Oh,
I thought
my.
it was Tony
boy,
Soprano.
Yeah.
Tony Soprano.
Their mascot? Good
Do you
question.
know it, Lenny?
I'm asking.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can remember.
Well, was
as a
that not the
kid-
Fighting Mustangs? Is that not what Butch is saying?
I guess
It
it
might
is.
be.
I guess
be.
so.
I can remember as a kid.
So they
it's-
kept the same name when they opened the new high school. If that's the
When did you
case.
say the new high school opened, Mike?
67.
So I can remember going to a game at Rock Springs as a small kid, but I have no clue what their mascot was. So
Yeah.
that's the reason I was curious. So it must be
Yeah,
Mustang.
yeah, I don't know.
What about the Fighting Scots?
Is that Scotland County?
Scotland County.
That's great. I like it.
I like
But
that.
what in the world's got to do? Why is that name Scotland County? I mean, it's a pretty good drive to Scotland.
Yeah, get a little across the pond.
But I mean,
So to
that,
speak.
you could say out about 90% of the counties in North Carolina. Why are they named that though? So, yeah. But I do
Yeah,
like
most
that.
of 'em
I like
named
I
after
like
a
Scotland.
person.
Yeah. Scotland. Speaking of Scotland football's put a few guys in the NFL, hadn't they?
Yep.
In the past. Of course, they're neighbors. I wonder if that rivalry still is big because with Richmond.
County.
Because have they not been out of the state title picture a little bit, both of them, lately, as of late? Not. I mean, there was a time you could pencil Richmond County in the 4A state championship. They were going to be there, I don't know what. Maybe our good friend Ken. Help me with Ken's last name.
Ken, I know you're talking about the
Why can't I
Chamber
think
of
it?
Commerce.
Yeah.
Ken
Kinley.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Richmond
County
proud Richmond
yep,
senior grad.
Yep. Maybe he could help us with that. Probably wouldn't want to. Probably might not want to talk about it, but just to see why. And a lot of it's because other programs have just come up. I mean, what's the one down there that used to be one high school, Wake Forest, Roseville?
Right.
And now it's split into two, and they're both good.
Yeah, well, you got
They're
Cardinal
both good.
Gibbons.
Cardinal
That
Gibbons
seems like they're in a state title more often than
I don't
not.
know much about Cardinal Gibbons, but the name tells me they should be playing in private playoffs.
Yeah, they are a Catholic school, correct?
I don't know.
Oh,
I really don't know.
pretty
Yeah, I mean they're the Charlotte Catholic of
Yeah.
That
the Raleigh area.
Yeah,
Search
the
triad.
triad. Yeah.
Yep. Then again, though, with today's world like it is, and you got the charters still playing in the playoffs with the publics, let's get that fixed too. All it takes is
Well, you got
two
a
more
new,
classifications.
You
and-
have a new head of the North
Yeah.
Carolina High School Athletic Association. You think? I read your story in the paper on him, David, and I really couldn't tell that he has any kind of agenda or ideas coming in.
Well, the only thing I know, Mike, he was the guy that most people thought would get it, and he is the guy that most people wanted
in
to
it.
get it. So that's a lot of stuff in his favor.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
but one of the worst things you can do is come in and start making radical changes.
Radical change.
And that would be a radical change.
And
So,
putting the
you know,
charter schools in their own.
be in there a little
association.
while and get accustomed to everything that you know is expected from you, and get a handle on that.
The
and
public schools that are hurting.
And he can't do it by himself anyway. He can't do that, you know. But
That's
go
right.
ahead.
No, I'm just going to say that the public schools that really get hurt by this are generally your 1As and 2As.
Yeah.
You know, with
because that's where they get. That's where those teams go.
Yeah.
In the playoffs,
with
it
the
is.
charters. Yeah.
There's a few others like
Yeah.
like a Catholic, you know.
Right.
And I don't know, you know, Catholic's always been that way. They may never change, but if you change them all, you're going to have to change Catholic, right? That's
You
one thing they
would.
got to keep in mind.
That's right.
I would think that if we go moving these other schools, parochial schools, then they're one of them. We're going to have to, you know, do the same thing with them. But I don't know how many high schools are in the association now. 400
We're in the
plus.
400s now.
Yeah, and new ones being built every year.
Yeah.
I'm all for expanding the schools we have. You know, there's been talk, you know, of some over in Rutherford County combining.
Yeah.
You know, and other places too. Rutherford's probably the closest one to here, but other places too. I'd like to know what percentage of high schools out there have classrooms empty.
Empty.
You know, instead of building
Not
new
in,
schools.
Not in mobile units. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you don't see as much of the mobile units now,
Not
do
as
you?
much, no.
Yeah.
Of course,
maybe it's just the places I'm going, but I don't see much of the. But you know, I would like to know. You know, if you keep building schools, guess what? That's more tax dollars for activity buses. It's more
plus
staff.
it's incredibly expensive.
A whole new staff.
That's
you know,
right.
but if you build on and just it's still the same school, that's all you got to pay for.
Yeah.
Is the building on of the
Well,
school.
that's what Lincoln County's doing with the elementaries and you know, in Catawba Springs. They're just adding on to them you know, because they are beyond capacity. A couple of them, Catawba Springs. What's the other one? Rock Springs.
Hey, here's a novel idea. Move the lines. Move the boundary lines.
Yeah.
Make all 4 schools in Lincoln County the same size. Move the lines.
If that happened, would they all be?
Yeah, we want
40?
150 back.
Yeah.
150 east.
Yeah,
Send them back.
Lincoln's not been the same.
Yeah.
Since they lost Arden Oaks.
Yeah.
Lincoln
Well, I'm just
Forest.
saying, you know, that should not be a problem. I know.
Down to
when I was at Lincoln High, there's empty classrooms. There's empty classrooms.
What is
I'm
it?
assuming there's some at West Lincoln.
Lee Lawing Road.
I'm assuming
That's
there's
the road North Lincoln.
Oh, yeah, Lee Lawing.
Yeah.
Anything on this side?
Yeah.
Lee Lawing.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
I know when I was at East Gate, it was at one point it was the largest school in Gaston County.
Right.
And you're talking about mobile trailers and all that.
Yeah.
By the time I had left there,
all that gone
because Forest View
Yeah.
had opened up, and then Stuart Kramer. And I heard somebody say the empty classrooms.
Yep.
You know, it went from.
Yeah.
If you add on to your schools, you still have the same amount of activity buses because you got no extra teams. You got, you know, it's just so many. It seems like there's so many. Maybe I'm missing something, but it just seems like that's the way to go instead of new school here, new school there.
Well, again,
I'm not talking about around here because it's not happening right here in our immediate area.
Right, no.
Lincoln County's not doing it. Catawba County's definitely not doing it. Catawba County hadn't had a new high school, and I'm talking about by name because Maiden is a new building.
Right.
Yeah.
But they hadn't had a new high school since St. Stephen's in the 60s.
Could be right.
So they're not doing it, you know?
No.
It's working.
Right.
It's working.
Yeah.
And it probably makes your athletics a little better. Everybody's, right? Because, yeah, I mean, you know, if you add 10% or 20% student body, it's going to make them a little better, you know? They'd have to. But, you know, I'm a sports person, not a political person. Can't you tell?
When's there going to be a Northeast Lincoln High School?
Well,
right in between.
Let's go over to Guilford County and see if we can get some names.
Yeah. Yeah, they're great at naming their schools.
Some of them have 3 directions in the
North,
Very
northeast.
confusing.
north by northwest.
Yeah.
You talking about better be exactly sure who you're playing if you got to go on the road that night, because GPS is probably going there, throwing their hands up like, which one you going
Northeast,
to?
northeast.
Yeah. Northern Guilford, northeast Guilford. Is there a north-south Guilford? I love it. I have the Guilford people calling me now, checking this out. I don't know. Major League Baseball. Let's get into Major League Baseball a little bit. I have not heard from Monty this morning. I don't know what's going on there. No Yankee update. Did I hear? Now, Brett knows the Yankees lost a couple nights ago. Maybe they lost 2 nights in a row in extra innings.
Yeah.
I heard they were like 1-12 or 1-11, 1-11, 1-12 in extra inning games.
It wasn't that.
That's
I
hard to do.
don't think it was that many.
Okay.
It was like 1-7 or 1-8.
Okay.
They do have the worst extra inning record in baseball this year, but I think it was like 1-8.
Okay. I just wonder what. I mean, there's no particular thing that would lead to that, right? I mean, unless they just don't know. I mean,
I guess they just can't score that runner from second.
Maybe it is.
Yesterday they won 2-0.
Yeah.
They're not scoring a lot of runs.
The same problem that Boston had there for a while. Good pitching.
Really good pitching.
When you get to the middle relief, they're not scoring enough runs with Judge out to sustain those leads.
But they're 10th in runs per game, which isn't bad.
Is that 10th in the American League?
No, in all of baseball.
That's top third.
But they're 27th in batting average. First in ERA. They got the best pitching in all of baseball, I think, especially their starting rotation.
Starting pitching. I think I hear they're the middle relief. I think they're working Bednar to death right now.
Where's Scooble gonna?
They're third in runs allowed per
I guess,
game.
Is that not the biggest guy the biggest guy that's going to be traded for? I mean, it's almost done.
That we know about. Yeah. I mean, there could be. Well, I don't know if there's a bigger name than him.
I don't think there is.
Unless Mike Trout happened to be traded, I guess he'd be a bigger name. But I'd say Scooble's a more valuable player.
Here's your Yankee thing, Brett. You nailed it. 1-8, 1-8 in extra inning games. You know what their batting average is in extra innings? 0.77. 0.77. Extra base hits, 0. No extra base hits in 9. That's at least 9 innings.
Yeah.
But in nine extra inning games.
I think they won yesterday, and it was like 2-0 yesterday.
Yeah.
They're like going through the pains right now that Boston was going through at the beginning of the year. That's kind of odd.
I guess the biggest thing, look at the roster from this standpoint. No Judge, no Stanton, no Bellinger.
Yeah.
And they live and die a lot of times on the long ball, and it's not there now,
What's the age of Bellinger?
He's what?
He's peaked
30,
out, right?
30,
around 30, I'd say.
Okay. I thought maybe a little older.
Let's see. 31.
He's 31.
Just turned 31 this month.
Yeah.
Or last month.
Yep. Yeah, I've always liked him. I've always thought he was a solid player.
Yeah, he is. He had a couple years where he was one of the best. But now, I mean, he's still solid.
Yeah.
He's hitting 259. That's average. But
that's sad, though. Isn't it? I mean, not for him, but for baseball. That's sad for baseball.
Only 11 home runs this year.
And what they're saying is all 3 of those guys, August, September, maybe.
Yeah.
That's, they're not totally convinced Judge will come back at all.
Really?
Yeah, every update there's been on Judge is making it seem further and further.
The one it sounds like may come back the quickest out of all three of those is Stanton. And they thought like Bellinger will, but it's a 4 to 6 week thing with him.
Yeah, I think his is more of a set timeline, but still, it's a hamstring injury, so you never know.
Right.
And Stanton's is like a strained calf.
22 hits last night in the Boston and L.A. Dodgers matchup last night. Boston got 12 of those hits. They won 9-4. Yankees 2-0 over the Cubs in Chicago. Pirates 8. They lose to the Reds 8-7. Is anybody consistent in that East Division? I mean, it just seems like like anybody's division. It seems like to me.
Which one?
National League East.
National League East, yeah.
Or Central. What you're talking about with the Pirates and
I guess that is the Central.
Reds and
Milwaukee's
running
clearly
away.
the best team in that one.
They run away with it.
Yeah. And they got off to a slow start, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah, kind of.
There's 6.5 game lead, but I don't see anybody coming back.
But they're the team they're saying probably, not saying they will, but they're the team that say needs Scooble the most because they're pitching short after Mizorowski.
Lenny, they are living up to the trivia question you gave us last year, or maybe during the off season. Which team has the best record behind? Was it the Dodgers? The best record
was the Brewers.
And it was the Brewers and it was like a 5-year span or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
When you asked that question, I never will forget it that it was the Brewers because we had several.
I mean,
guesses.
y'all naming all, and I if I hadn't known it, I'd have been like y'all. I'd be naming everybody but them.
Yeah, right.
But at least this decade, they've been really consistent.
They fly under the radar.
They do.
They really fly under. And one reason for that is they haven't won championships by doing it. That's one. That's one.
No hardware to show for that.
Yep. But who's their manager? And is it somebody that's been there a while?
I'm trying to think of his name.
Is it somebody that's been there a while, or
Pat Murphy?
About his third year.
Pat Murphy.
He, Council went to the Cubs.
I would guess he's Irish.
Stepped up.
The luck of the Irish. Coach.
Yeah, Craig Council just left on his own and went to Chicago. And
I thought that was a promotion. I get money-wise, it was.
They hadn't missed a beat.
Other games, I think I said Reds beat Pirates 8-7. Phillies lose to the Orioles. Now, the Phillies were hot for a while, but they seem to have cooled
really
off.
Fell off the last couple of weeks.
Right.
They really have.
Yeah. 6-4 last night.
Didn't they get swept? They
Orioles.
got swept by the Marlins
last
weekend, and they were on a 12-game losing streak when they swept them. I think he swept them.
Yeah, they did.
If the Phillies don't hit 3 home runs, they're beatable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
and their pitching's been really good, but it's kind of fell off here in the last couple of weeks too.
They're the one team when I think about, home run or bust, the Phillies always pop in my head. And that's just their forte. Cardinals lose to the Blue Jays 3-1. The Diamondbacks over the Guardians 4-1. White Sox, take note, 58 and 51.
Mm-hmm.
The White Sox coming out of nowhere this year, 6-1 over Tampa. Thanks, they did us a favor there.
Is that game played at Tampa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, look what their home record is: 40 and 17. Wow.
Yeah, they're really
win at home consistently.
On
Mark DeRosa, he has a theory
Tampa,
on that.
40 and 17.
What is it?
He says he says, well, I played when he said they put them up in a big fancy hotel,
and
they eat real good and they feed them real good.
Don't feel like playing.
And then have to go
don't feel like
ball.
playing.
That's what he says.
Hey.
Yeah.
Other organizations should take
good
note.
Hospitality while you're there.
Maybe the biggest disappointment of the year, the Mets. Mets lose to the Marlins last night 5-2. The Nationals and the Braves. Braves win at 6-2 over Washington. Astros over the Rangers 11-2. Royals fall to Colorado That may be the I don't know what kind of name you'd give that matchup last night, but 3-1 the Rockies win. I don't want to hammer them.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, the irrelevant game of the night.
Way to say
it. Relevant series maybe. The Brewers over the Angels 6-2. The Tigers 13-1 over the A's. The Padres 7-0 over the Giants. Twins take down the Mariners 5-3. The first thing I think about here when I look at this is looking at the A's, and they have another year, one more year, right, in Sacramento before they move to their new digs.
I think it's at least one more year.
I think it's one more. I think it was a 3-year deal, 3-year plan or whatever. But by then they may decide they don't want to go to Vegas. Who knows?
That game was 2-1 after 7 innings.
Which one?
At Detroit. They scored 7 in the 8th and 4 in the 9th.
Yeah.
I watched a Philly game one night. It kind of went that way.
Jeffrey Springs from South Point got the loss. He only gave up two runs, but it was the relief pitching that gave up 11 runs in the last 2 innings.
Yeah. We're going to get that in a minute, Butch. I like that. I'm glad you reminded me of that. He's got a topic we definitely got to talk about. I want to finish here real quick and before we take our final time out. Brett, did you give the answer to your lyrics? You did.
Yeah,
not.
We did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Tell me again who it was.
The Ronettes.
The Ronettes, that's right. Mike's got his ready, don't you, Mike?
Yes.
Okay, we're coming to it in just a minute. I want to do one thing real quick, if I can get to the right page. It's always tricky. I'll give you the standings real quick. Tampa Bay leads the Yankees in the American League East by just 2.5 games. Boston is 6 back. The White Sox lead the Central 58-51. What about the Twins? I mean, just to be over 500 with that group of players that they've got. Who is their manager?
Guy was at the Pirates, I think.
Somebody needs to snap him up. They don't have a whole lot of talent on that team, do they?
Derek Shelton.
Derek Shelton was the Pirates manager.
Wow. 56-55, and then comes Cleveland. Also 56-55. Cleveland puzzles me, though. I think they're good enough. They should be ahead of this group in this division. But
they're just always sellers at the trade deadline, even, no matter how good they are.
Houston leads. This is a surprise that Houston now is on top.
They won 9 out of 10.
Well, that helps you. 56-55. Look how close these races are, and nobody just pulling away.
You have 3 leaders all week. Different Mariners have been on a spiel, and they were on top last week. Now they're third, aren't they?
They're third, but they're only 3 games out. Houston, Texas, and then Seattle. In the National League, the Braves have a comfortable lead of 8 games over the Phillies, and then come the Marlins. In the Central, the Brewers, we talked about them just a few minutes ago. The Cubs are having a great year. They're still 6 games behind. 6.5 games behind those Brewers. Pittsburgh hovering around 500. So are the Reds. So are the Cardinals. The Reds are 5 games below. But Butch, I thought you Cardinals. I thought I'm pulling for Burleson and that team to do. I'd like to see them get in the playoffs, but it's just not going to happen. They're just.
They've overachieved because Chaim Bloom, he's
talent short,
taking them down to the studs like he did Boston.
Yeah,
and they've really been more successful than I thought they would this year.
Brett's Dodgers have 69 wins. I think that's the most, right, of anybody. I don't even know if it's close anymore.
I think they're half a game above Milwaukee.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Milwaukee's the answer to a lot of trivia questions this morning. Then comes Arizona, San Diego, Mike's Giants, San Francisco, and Colorado with 43 wins. Not too good. What you got, Mike?
Okay. Here we go. Give you one line. Johnny was a schoolboy.
I got that one. Back in a moment.
Dr. John Cloninger III, native and Lincolnton High School graduate who attended UNC Dental School at Chapel Hill. After graduation in 1993, he returned home to practice with his father, Les Cloninger, and Uncle Robert Truman Cloninger. Dr. John Cloninger III has maintained a private practice for 32 years and hasn't yielded to the corporate landscape. Dr. John Cloninger III would like to thank all of his wonderful patients for their loyalty and is accepting new patients, and he takes most insurances, especially Delta Dental. Call for an appointment today, 704-735-0765. Go Wolves!
Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina since 1919. Sure, they deliver to your home with home heating oils. They'll help keep you warm, but they do a whole lot more. They feature bulk fuel delivery, on-site and commercial fueling, backup generator fueling, and farm and agricultural fueling. For home or business or farms, call on Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln, 704-735-2508. Online at rhodesandbill.com, located at 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
First Federal Savings Bank has been serving Lincoln County since 1940. And as it has been from the beginning, customer service is a priority to First Federal Savings Bank. They want to get to know you by name. First Federal Savings Bank has the convenience, the products, and the services that the larger banks have, but with hometown people that you see throughout your community. Stop in and visit one of their 4 convenient locations and see what First Federal Savings Bank has to offer you. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Before you head out for vacation or just driving around town, make sure your car is in tip-top shape. Take it to Trick One Automotive in Lincoln, and they've got a special radio coupon for you. Mention this radio ad and get $20 off your air conditioning recharge. You'll be cool and have an extra $20. Just mention this radio ad and get $20 off your air conditioning recharge at Trick One Automotive, 1924 Gastonia Highway in Lincoln. Unless the Lord builds a house, its builders labor over it in vain. That's the slogan at Key Builders in Lincoln. For 20 years, Key Builders in Lincoln have been making dreams come true. If you're planning to build a new home, see Key Builders in Lincoln. Visit the website at mykeybuilders.com for floor plans and more information. Make your dream home a reality with Key Builders, 1459 North Aspen Street in Lincoln, a proud sponsor of local sports.
This is Creighton Kell with Kell Insurance. We have been helping people for over 25 years with all their Medicare needs. We represent the same national and local companies as the insurance agencies you see on TV. And you know what? We can sit down with you one-on-one and help you find the right plan just for you.
Kell Insurance is located beside the Cultural Center and behind Gillum Realty in downtown Lincoln. 107 North Cedar Street. Call 704-732-4646 and follow them on Facebook. Kell Insurance.
Welcome back. The conversations off the air are also interesting.
Yeah, we need to put those on.
Maybe. Well, it has to be a podcast.
It would be.
It has to be a podcast. You got to pay for that. A pay for podcast. You can hook us up with that, can't you, Brett? We're going to get Mike's lyrics. We have. I knew those. Brett knew those. I think Lenny knew those, and Butch Parker.
Yeah,
knew
it was
those.
A slam dunk.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
I really do like it. But give them those lyrics again.
Johnny was a schoolboy when he heard his first Beatles song.
Mm-hmm. Let Me Do.
Let Me Do.
And that would be Bad Company, Shooting Star.
75.
Shooting Star, the great Paul Rogers voice.
I heard another song I was going to go with, Moving in Stereo by the Cars. But then,
I know that one too.
Then, the title comes in the second line, so I couldn't do that one. I figured that might be a little harder, but.
Can't go wrong with a band from Boston.
Nah. There you
go. Tell him, Lenny. Can't go wrong with the Bostons. The Bostons.
Did Dad get that one, or did he?
Only one I got that sent was Butch.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have been asked to talk about a subject
All right.
that we have not hit on this morning, and it Butch Parker says, let's see if I can ask this question in a G-rated version. New topic. Why all the secrecy in Chapel Hill over the general manager?
I direct that one to Lenny.
Well, all I know is it's Lombardi.
Mike Lombardi.
Mike Lombardi, who is the nephew, right, of Vince. I think he is a.
I don't know about that.
I think he is.
Somehow related to the great Vince.
I think he is. Might be grandson, but I'm not exactly sure. Maybe Butch can tell me that. But that's beside the point. All I heard was he was suspended, right?
Yes.
Lombardi got suspended. I have no idea why.
Yeah.
Has there been a reason why?
I've heard human. I think somebody
HR
filed a
complaint
against him. I think
a complaint.
Ooh,
some on the faculty.
Oh,
I don't know.
I think, but
misconduct. I don't want to use that other word in front of it, but because I don't know. I don't have any idea.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's that, or if he's. From everything I've read, even last year when he is such a, what's the word I want to use? A-hole.
Oh,
not
really?
not liked by a lot of people.
Yeah,
pretty brash.
Brash, abrasive.
Yeah, abrasive.
Yeah,
and
I could turn some people off.
Even some writer for the Athletics said couldn't happen to a finer guy. Even though I don't know what's exactly happened, So I don't.
It says he's not related to Vince Lombardi.
Okay. I don't know where I got that.
According to Wikipedia.
Yeah,
but his son is his son is a coach on the staff.
Yeah.
Carolina.
Well, Lenny, I mean, this is a bad omen to start the fall practice for the Tar Heels.
I don't think it's just me.
And they're picked next to last.
I seen that
in the ACC media poll.
Really? Who's below them? Boston College? Wake Forest?
I don't know. I
hope not Wake
I can't
Forest.
remember who was last.
Ranked. That was.
I'm
trying to think of who it would be.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, there's a lot of
Boston College
a lot of
been down
teams
a
right
bit,
there
but
on Carolina's level.
I thought
think
they were a little better. I don't know.
Trying to think who it is.
I don't know why I want to know who's below them, but
here's a.
Was it Georgia Tech?
No, it wasn't.
No, they're pretty good.
No.
Was it Cal or Stanford?
It might have been Cal or Stanford. One of those two was picked lower than the Heels.
Well, this poll has Carolina.
When I saw had 15th.
Third from last. 15th. It's got Boston College 16 and Stanford 17.
60 new players.
Man, what has happened to the Stanford program?
15 was one.
Well, Andrew Luck is their general manager now, so you wonder if he can turn things around.
He must have quit on that like he did on football, quarterbacking.
Yeah. So, Carolina has 60 new players, Lenny, and I thought they had a complete roster turnover last year. What do you think it's going to be like?
I have no. I don't think it's going to be good. I think the schedule's tougher this year than it was last year. In my opinion.
Okay.
Lombardi, Butch says, is the highest paid GM in college sports.
College football.
In college sports.
Yeah. Okay.
He says. Well, I mean, you knew somebody like that. He's got a reputation for building teams. He wasn't going to come cheap,
No.
So,
here's my. I don't think he'll be restored. This is my gut feeling.
He will not be restored.
I don't think he will, even though he's getting paid.
Right.
What's going on? I don't see him being the GM before. I may be wrong, and they need to just cut their ties completely. But I think they'll ride out Belichick this year because I think if Lombardi's gone, he'll be gone at the end of this year.
I just saw on TV that he had been suspended. I had no idea why or anything. I didn't know what the reasons were, but yeah, you don't.
Because the confidants that surround him.
Yeah.
If they're not there.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be there.
Right.
Well, Lenny, who made the real power push to get Belichick? I don't think he.
I don't think it's an athletic department decision. I think it was a board of trustees.
Board of
decision.
Trustees
I think
decision. Yeah.
Somebody who was a big mover, money
right.
person,
Let's just go get Belichick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just basically pushed everybody else to the side.
I think that's what I've
That's
been
my-
reading. Mm-hmm.
No ifs or ands or buts or anything. One word answer. Do you think he comes back for a third year?
No, I don't.
I guess it depends on how this goes.
See, you're already discussing it.
Yeah.
I wanted that one word.
No.
I'll say no.
Me too. That's just the way I feel right now.
Yeah.
Brett?
No.
Yeah. I mean, there's a chance, we all know this. There's a chance. What does he have to do? 6-6? What does he have to do?
He's got to do better than 4-8.
Yeah.
And look at who he beat at 4-8. I mean, he didn't really beat.
You're right.
Yeah, he's. They got to have a signature win or two. I mean,
Is he the coach we always thought he was, or did Tom Brady win all
I
those?
begin to wonder now.
Yeah.
I really do.
I still
wonder.
think he could be a good NFL coach.
I think he's a good.
Yeah.
I think he's a good NFL. I mean, a good defensive coach.
He is a good.
I think he's a good NFL coach, but that's the key word.
Yeah.
College football and NFL are totally.
They are totally different.
Yeah. Particularly now.
Yeah.
You got to be a college football coach has to be a PA, public relations, bullhorn for your program.
Yeah.
Or you got to have yourself surrounded
Yeah.
with people that are a bullhorn. And I don't think there's anybody in place in that program that's that because
Well, Belichick's
Belichick
never
is
been a
not
PR guy.
he's not a PR guy.
No, that's not
And,
his bag.
And what I'm hearing about Lombardi, he's so abrasive. Nobody likes him.
Yeah.
That don't help your status. So, you gotta be a rallier for the.
Mm-hmm.
A PR football, college football coach can go a whole lot farther than an X and O because they can stay there a while if they're a good PR guy.
How many coaches are there out there? Not coaches. How many college organizations? You can call them organizations now, right? How many college organizations out there wish they had taken the chance on Signetti?
Of course.
I mean, he was winning games
At James Madison. Yeah.
A lot of games.
A lot of games.
And then the guy, what did it take him, 3 years? Is he
2 years?
Has he just been at Indiana 2 years? This is his
2
third
years.
now?
Yeah, he
2
made
years.
the playoff his first
Made
year
the
and then won the
playoffs his
title his
first year.
second.
What is it about him that the others don't have? What is it?
That's a great question.
I mean, there's a lot of good coaches out there. I mean, I still like the guy at Oregon, Lanning.
Yeah, Dan Lanning. Yeah.
I'd like to see him win a title. I think he's just been a really solid coach. But this guy just come and set the world on fire in 2 years.
Yeah.
In a program that had not had success.
None.
We've never seen anything like it. in
I'm like
college
you. I think
football.
Lanning's a good coach, but he went to a place that was successful
Yeah.
before then.
Yeah.
This
Loaded with
guy went to a
athletes,
place
too.
that-
Oh, yeah.
This guy brought in how many James Madison players?
It was like 30, wasn't it?
That
first
didn't even
year?
get that. James Madison's D1, yeah, but it's like second tier, right? I mean,
And now he's.
Indiana was third tier.
Now he's
at the
bringing
time.
in big time portal recruits. He was that first year was a lot of James Madison players. Now he's getting players from the big schools.
But it was all about the quarterback. He brings in Mendoza.
I can't wait to see what the quarterback from TCU is there now, right? The TCU quarterback is the guy that's going to be the guy.
TCU.
I can't wait to see how he plays with this guy as
Me
his
too.
coach. And I also can't wait to see how the one that's at the Raiders, I don't think he'll start right away because they have Kirk Cousins.
They have Cousins,
just to kind of let him come in slow. I'm anxious to see how he does play for a different coaching, different coaching staff.
That's right.
Is it that much at Signetti? Because if it is, if it's Signetti, he can name his price and go anywhere he wants to in college or NFL. I mean, if you want to win, that's got to be your next focus. I mean, there's on average probably 6 coaches fired in the NFL at the end of every year.
At least, yeah.
Every one of them better make a phone call to that guy.
Yeah, I just wonder if he's even interested at all in the
NFL?
NFL.
In the NFL, yeah. And I don't know, like I said, if he's been alive for college or not. You know.
Okay.
He might have had some coordinator positions.
Let me tell
in
you why I
NFL.
would be. And the money's not all of it. But how many head coaches have won titles in both? Is it just 2? Jimmy Johnson is one, and I think there was another.
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
If all his counted, I don't know.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
they take,
if it did,
did
or
they
it
take
didn't.
any away from him?
The Reggie Bush
I know,
year.
well, I know they took
count?
Reggie Bush's Heisman for a while, but I don't know about
I guess Southern Cal would still be considered champion.
I mean, he won it.
That's
so
beyond
yeah,
it. He won it.
He won it.
That's just like
a couple
Patino,
times, right?
Yeah.
2013, but
Right.
Louisville won it. That's count it or not.
Yeah.
Let's
Well, let
see.
me ask you this real quick. Of course, Carolina in the basketball job also went with someone from the pro ranks. How do you feel about? I mean, in the two biggest positions.
I think that's two different things, in my opinion.
Okay.
I might be wrong. He hadn't touched the floor yet as a coach, but I think this is. I think this was an athletic department decision. This one was
Rather than
I think
a
the football was
power
went on
play,
the
political.
power play. Yeah.
Right.
Now,
Signetti's,
jury's still out because he hadn't coached a game. But,
Exactly.
But I was a little bit shocked the first day, but
You getting used to
I
it.
was pleased with the hire after.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was reading.
Signetti's never coached in NFL at any
Not-
position.
at
with any team.
How old is Signetti? Late
He's 65.
50s? Oh.
65, and he's
young guy.
He's
Yeah.
been coaching in college since 1983.
I don't think he's going in.
And then there's a family of them, aren't they? In
Mike-
terms of brother, I think it's another brother that coaches somewhere.
I think he stays where he is this year, but I'm telling you.
You think he would go in NFL?
I just think there. 2 people have done it. Is that all we come up with?
That's all I mean.
Jimmy Johnson.
And look how many failures.
And
Some
who was the one I
busters
said
had.
earlier?
Pete Carroll.
Look
I
at the
said Johnson
bus.
Carroll.
Steve Spurrier.
Yeah.
But
Saban.
you can always go back.
Yeah.
If he
that's
wants
true.
to, if
You
it
can
don't
always go
work
back.
out, he can always go back.
Lou Holtz was kind of a bust.
I just wouldn't be able. I don't know what organization. It might have to be a really good organization that you know that somebody. That, I don't know.
Who'd Lou Holtz coach?
Wasn't Lou Holtz in the NFL? Or am I wrong?
Jets. Yeah,
Jets.
He left. He left.
They didn't
Was
win
it
a
State
title.
and went to the Jets? Was it NC State and
I
went
think
to
it
the
was from
Jets,
NC
or
State
Arkansas
to the
won? But I
Jets.
believe it was State. Jets,
Man, I can't even remember
Arkansas,
that. That must have been before my.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Oh yeah, 76.
Yeah.
I believe left State.
How
to
old
go
were you
there.
then?
Who else was busted? Urban Meyer. Didn't
Yeah.
last too long with. Who was he with? Miami? No.
He may be my least favorite coach
What was the guy?
Jackson.
of any sport of all
What
time.
was the guy that was at SMU? He had to pretty much leave SMU because they shut it down. But he was head coach for the Colts. I can't think of his name, and
Yeah.
he didn't succeed. I can't think of his name now. Had a crew cut.
Yeah.
From SMU
SMU.
and coached the Colts.
Can't think of his name now.
I can't picture that one.
That was when the Pony Express
Yeah, what
and
was
they had to shut him down, and I can't think of his name.
Oh,
The
I
death
remember a
penalty.
little kind of short older guy that coached the Colts. Ted was his name.
No, Marchibroda.
Yeah.
Marchibroda.
That's not who
Yeah,
you're
Ted
thinking of.
Marchibroda.
Yeah, Ted
He was
Marchibroda.
after. He was after.
Yeah.
And I believe maybe the Colts were already in Indianapolis when this guy.
Ron Meyer.
Ron Meyer.
Ron Meyer. That's right.
I remember him.
Ron Meyer.
Where all did he coach?
Head coaching jobs: UNLV,
Yeah.
SMU, Patriots, Colts, and then I guess these are like arena or something.
Yeah, he's pretty much after that SMU pretty much banned from
Yeah.
college football. He had no choice if he wanted to continue coaching.
You know, SMU had a good year last year.
He did.
They had a really good year of football and basketball.
And
They
basketball.
were.
And
they
I
were-
think
Yeah, in that poll
they're
they
pretty
were
good in
they were
basketball.
picked second.
They're pretty high, aren't they, in the poll?
They were picked
Are they?
second in
Miami
ACC.
first, right?
Yeah, Miami's by
far.
far.
Well, guys, we only got a few minutes
That's
left.
sad. Go
High
ahead.
school football practice has started. I want to give you the
2 days in.
High School OT, the website, their top 25. It's pretty much 7A and 8A teams. Huff is ranked number 1 in their poll. Locally, really, Lake Norman's 11th and Crest is 23rd. So
Ashbrook's 16th.
Ashbrook, I'm sorry, is 16th. West Charlotte, 15th.
Right.
And the rest of them, Providence Days, number 2, Grimsley 3, Millbrook 4, Hoggard, Mallard Creek, Gibbons, Weddington, Southeast Randolph, and West Forsyth round out the top 10.
Southeast Randolph.
I'll give you 4 numbers.
Right.
And actually, I'm only going to give you.
I don't know what class that is.
I'm going to give
I don't
you.
know.
I'm going to give you 3 numbers.
Randolph? Raleigh. No, Southeast Raleigh. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I was going to say if it's Southeast Randolph, that's
Southeast
surprise.
Raleigh. That I misread that. Yeah.
Here's your numbers for the day. Let's see if you can tell me what this is. 55, 55, 82, 83.
Is that number of players that
the 4 Lincoln
County
schools.
County. I was going to ask
First
you what
day.
the rosters look like.
Thanks to David Avery. He just sent me this yesterday, which I appreciate. He said he got them all: 55 at West, 55 at Lincoln, 82 at East Lincoln, 83 at North Lincoln. So good numbers.
Man, 83 kids at North Lincoln.
How about
That's
that?
A lot.
It is.
For a new coach.
Yeah. Well, sometimes new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes new is good.
Yeah,
I mean,
sometimes
a new coach and after a pretty down season last year.
Couple down seasons, that's right.
Also,
but just one. They were good the year before.
A couple more people have weighed in here. Let's see. Ned says Ron Meyer. When we were talking about him a few minutes ago, Ron Meyer went NE, New England.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lombardi. Anti-Panthers because he thought his son was done wrong. Okay, I could see that. Ned also says don't forget daily tickets are $10, tournament passes $30 for the regionals for both of them.
Okay.
And I had one other one here that I wanted to. Good morning, Joey Brymer, also on my list of text this morning.
Okay.
Did we do your lyrics?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Shooting
So
star.
83 for North Lincoln in the first year of the new coach. Wow,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Which school has the most students? Does North or East have the most
North
students?
and East are very close.
They are,
They're
yeah.
within 50 students
Yeah.
or so.
Yep.
Well,
Yep. And both of them, I would say double.
About 11.
I guess
Not
you didn't
double,
get a
but-
number on Lincoln Charter.
Mm-mm. No.
That'd be.
This came from the Lincoln County Schools office, so they.
Well,
They
I'd just
don't-
be interested to know how many
would too.
how many kids
Yeah.
they have.
I would like
I'll
to
find
know.
out. I'll find out.
Well, 855 for West and Lincoln. That's about
That's
pretty much.
I think that's good. I think I you know.
And we count
for
that for
3A,
JV.
yeah,
I can
I'd
only
say
remember.
that's-
I can only remember.
That's
maybe
probably above average for 3A.
in the last 5 years. One
Now I'm
of them
sure
might have had
Shelby's
60
probably
at
got
one time.
70 or 80.
70 or 80, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Well,
But then there's also schools like Bessemer
I
City in
still wanna
3A
know.
that
I was
probably
told. I
have.
was told one time I'd still like
35
to
or
know
40.
how many male students are in that Shelby. Maybe they should start doing the classifications by male students. Because,
Yeah, a lot of male
Yeah, I
students.
think 3/4 maybe.
Now then, do you put the girls in a different class?
No, I don't know. You really can't fix it. They do. Honestly, it's as good as we've had right now when we got 8 classes and
Yeah, I
in
agree
every
with that.
sport. I'm glad. I'm glad it's like it is. I'm glad that gives more teams.
Well, would have
opportunity.
been better with 6. You like 8 better than 6?
I would have liked seen 6 for a couple years, but you know what? We've got 8. Keep it
that
going.
way.
Yeah,
I'm okay with
yeah,
it.
me too. It's still more level now with other states as to how many state champs they get. So I think it's you still how many teams basically in a class? 65? Is that a good number?
No, I think it's more like 58 to 60, somewhere around
But
in
that's
there.
all going to grow because we keep building schools.
Yeah.
So keep getting new schools.
Oh, there is one addition to Lincoln High School of note. Running back out Trey Harbison, who was a
Helping
running back
coach.
at Crest, coming to coach running
University of Virginia, and then moved on to
back. Northern Illinois.
Northern Illinois. Yeah.
So that
Running
sounds
back
like a
coach.
good addition to their
There's been a
staff.
Harbison from that area, Coach Langston.
Well, remember Charlie
before.
Harbison?
Back
when was that, 90, 89?
That's
Somewhere
what I
in
was
there.
trying to tell you, Mike.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Charlie
He
Harbison.
was there a good while.
He was.
For Brett, Mike, Lenny, I'm David. Thanks for tuning in this morning. We'll see you next week.